Shout out to Caressing Me Night for sending me this story. This story right here is going to crack you up because it made me chuckle a little bit, but it made me want to stand up and give a round of applause at the same time. This individual's name right here is Jaylen Brown, and he currently plays for the Boston Celtics. And he heard something from one of his teachers when he was in high school that is typically said out of the mouths usually of mainly white teachers. It's various other ethnicities of teachers that say it, but it's mostly white women that love to say this to black boys in particular. And that was the whole, you know what, you're going to be in jail in so many amount of years, or you're going to be dead, and this, that, and the third. They love to say that to black boys to discourage them from actually succeeding, or because they may not have been excelling in their class, in their studies. Then they feel that they have free reign to say this. They only say this to black boys. Now, fast forward 5 years later, because she said that in 5 years you will be in jail. And she even specified what jail he would be in. Fast forward 5 years later, and Jaylen Brown is having a successful career, making millions of dollars playing for the Boston Celtics. Now, here's where trolling goes right comes in. So he put out there that 5 years ago, which was back in April 2014, to the day when he heard it, because he actually went down to the actual day when the teacher said it, and it probably stuck with him, and he used that as motivation. He said that this teacher said that in 5 years I would be in jail, and he put that on there on the 5th year anniversary of when that teacher said that to him. He put it on his Twitter account. When the people who follow him got a hold of that tweet, they were probably wishing they could find out who this teacher was and troll the hell out of that person. They literally went nuts in there. Let me read to you some of the things that they said. He said, someone said, make sure she knows what channel you're on today. Meaning if he playing basketball and, you know, if he's in the playoffs or any type of game he plays, that he is on television. Someone else said, you should go show her your paycheck stub. Someone else said, maybe she is the one who's locked up. And, you know, there was some other ones that were out there, but those were just a couple that were said. It's such a shame when you have people out there like that, but it's so wonderful when you have people like him who defy the odds and prove those individuals wrong. And it's not just the teachers that say that. You have other family members that say it, and that's even worse because that's your family. They should be your biggest supporters, one would think. But a lot of people always try to downplay what black boys who eventually become black men can actually achieve. And they do that because of in hopes that they discourage them and that they end up becoming the stereotype. Because they don't see our future as bright or something that can be as a contribution to society at large, no matter what it is. So I'm glad that he actually remembered what that teacher said. He used that as motivation. He's successful. He's doing the damn thing. And he will most likely have a brighter future ahead of him. And as for that teacher, who knows what they're doing now? Who knows if they're even still teaching? And I noticed he didn't put the person's name out there either. Let it had been me, I would have been the one to remember who that teacher's name was and put it out there. And if they got trolled, hey, they got trolled. I guess that's the petty in me. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.